If you're dealing with elbow strain from a bad armbar, here's a rehab progression for you. Start off by doing some soft tissue work to the forearm muscles. We want to work from the elbow all the way down into the forearm. Just work on any sore areas that you might find along the way. A lacrosse ball or a tennis ball will do the trick here. Repeat the same process for the forearm muscles on the other side. The second thing we want to do during this part of rehab is to start regaining our motion. So we want to use really gentle range of motion. We shouldn't be pushing through a whole lot of pain, but we want to slowly get all that motion back where we can bend and extend our elbow all the way. Once we're getting pretty well full range of motion, we want to add in some isometric work. So I would recommend holding the end of a dumbbell like this, maintaining an isometric hold for 45 seconds. We're going to do 5 rounds of this with 2 minutes rest in between. We're going to repeat the same process on the other side. We're going to use the same type of isometric hold for the biceps as well. So again, 45-second hold, 5 rounds, make sure we get that full 2-minute rest in between. We move on to phase 2 of rehab whenever we can handle the isometrics with very little pain. So now we're moving on to heavy, slow movement. Our target here is 3 seconds concentric movement, 3 seconds eccentric movement. So 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, make it nice and slow. We can repeat this same kind of process for the biceps. So we're going to go real slow, 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up. We can also incorporate some of those isometrics with this as well, kind of like we did last time. It's a really good way to rehab some of those tendons and those structures that may have been damaged or irritated during the armbar. We'll also incorporate some carries here, so grabbing a fairly heavy kettlebell or a dumbbell and just walking. We really don't want to have more than maybe a 2 or 3 out of 10 pain here. Again, keeping that pain very low while we're working these things. The fourth and final movement I would include during this heavy slow phase is just a good barbell row. We want to make sure and get these nice compound movements incorporated into our rehab program. And then in the last phase, we're adding speed and power into our lifts. So here we have a quick row. Here we have something like a power clean. We're really adding a lot of explosiveness and getting those muscles prepared to perform at the optimal levels again.